This is Wizorb on PC Steam. It's a, if you remember Arkanoid, or even earlier Breakout, this is a clone of that with pretty cool twist on it. There's been a lot of games like them created, and this one does a pretty good job. It very much reminds me of like a really cool Super Nintendo game. It's got the exact same soundtrack to it. You know, it's got like it just brings me back. It's really cool. If you had a BlackBerry, you might remember. I think it's Brick Breaker on that. That's really old. I hope you don't have BlackBerry anymore. It's pretty fun. There's a normal mode and a hard mode. However, it does suck. You only have one save file active at a time. So, yeah. So if you're in the middle of like a normal game, you have to either just finish it or abandon your normal game to go on hard. It is nicer on hard, but it's not necessary that you beat it like that. You can just play through it once, and that's really it. There is no replayability, at least for me. You can get a better score on the on each level. Like there's a score at the end. You'll see that you can get more stars, and those give you more money. The money is what you use in town there's a door up here. You can see if I open that door, I can go and spend my money there with a merchant, or I can go to town and I can help out this beat up town here. So each person has something they want money for, and they give you some crap if you give them something. Nothing really cool. Like when I first started the game, I was really, oh man, this is like an RPG. Like I can buy more lives, I can buy more magic, I can buy like an extended orb, like an extended orb bouncer thing. That's it. The thrill of the RPG left after about an hour after you give everyone money, and that's it. Yeah, I was honestly really upset about that because I walked into this game expecting it to be really, really cool, but it's maybe about like 5% RPG. There's not much to it, and I wish it was more to it because you get money so fast in this game that it's not hard to upgrade everybody's. Like this farmer, oh, please fix my farm. You give him some money. Oh, thank you so much. Here's something, and there's not much to it. That's it. I wish there were more to that, because this would be really, really fun with more RPG or more items. There's a very few items. Your magic power carries through each level. So this is a boss fight, and in the previous levels, you can see my magic on the right-hand side is kind of depleted. So I used too much magic on my previous boards, so now I don't have much to use on the boss here. Well, what does magic do? Magic allows you to cast, if you look on the right hand side just underneath magic, you can change the way what the ball does. You can turn it, you can turn it into like when it hits you, you can turn it like into a butterfly, so it kind of floats around a little bit, so you can guide where it goes. You can shoot a fireball out of your paddle, so you can do direct damage to your enemy that way, which is really useful. It's really, that's where your power, your magic's gonna be spent on, shooting fireballs. And that's really it. There's not many. There's 4 magic spells. I haven't found any more. I don't remember finding any more, but it's enough. One problem is the game's so cool because you are this wizard and you're trying to break orbs and use your powers, because that's cool. I want to shoot fireballs and all this crazy stuff. But some of the boards, the developers put bricks behind indestructible bricks. So I can't use anything. I can't be this really cool wizard and use my spells. Like, see, in the middle of this board here, there's those blue indestructible boxes. The things behind them, I had to bounce the ball around to get in there and break them. Now, it doesn't sound... Oh, it sounds like I'm really complaining a lot. Yeah, well... you sit here for like 4 minutes trying to hit this one box because it won't go. The ball won't go where you want it to go. That's my only problem. And I think I'm pretty decent at Breakout, so I had a real problem with that, because yeah, you want to make the game difficult. You want people to play it for a longer extended period of time. However, don't make the game stupid. Don't make it feel like you're being robbed. Don't make the player feel like they're having a really, really hard time at this for no reason, no apparent reason besides the ball is not hitting where it needs to hit to go into that one little nook and cranny. That's my one problem with the game. There is no replayability. You can go back a little bit if you want to get a better score, but why? I don't know. The sound's awesome. The art's pretty cool. Like the wizard up top, like his portrait changes at the end of every stage, or when you get hit and you're hurting. Like that's pretty cool. You have a certain amount of lives. It's every time you lose the ball, you lose a life. You can see here I have like this barricade, and I got that because I donated a ton of money to the mayor, and the mayor's like, oh, thank you so much for fixing the mayor's house. I'll give you this rampart to block the balls falling out and losing lives. That's really cool. That's nice of him. But you only get that once. There are power-ups that you can get to use it. Like right here, I went into that door. So now I can buy stuff. If I have enough gold, I can buy things. 10,000 gold is a lot. It would require me to get a little further, kind of replay a little bit, because I've already spent all my money on helping the town and some other crap. But you don't really need to spend money on anything besides helping people if you want. But I didn't find a reason to spend money in this game. You get a lot of lives by playing the game, because you see hearts break out of boxes and you get them that way. I never felt like, oh, I'm really having a difficult time. I need to spend some money and buy some upgrades. I never felt that, which is fine because Breakout's just breaking some boxes. It's not like you're playing Ninja Gaiden or anything. So that's one thing. There's keys that you use to open doors to go into certain places, which is a little nice to give it some variety. Each stage is different. There's like 60 stages, and I think like 5 different worlds. So in each one is different. There's no... Yeah, you're playing Brick Breaker, there's not much variety. But the stage you play in, like here I'm a castle, before I was in the forest, or I was in... you're in different areas, so it's neat, it's different. It's not just like, alright, here's a black background, a red background, a blue background. They gave it a little bit of a twist. It works. I like it. It's cool. I would definitely recommend this to anyone who likes Arkanoid Breakout. And if you like older games, like that, like those arcade games, definitely pick this up, man. This is a lot of fun. I got about 6 hours of gameplay through my first playthrough, and I went back just to play it on hard a little bit to see what it's like, and it's not much harder. There you can see I churned it into like the butterfly, so you can kind of control the ball a little bit. But it's a fun game. Definitely check it out if you run into it or like those kind of games. Yeah, Wizorb on PC Steam.